Hello, we're here playing Kate with LLDS again, but this is the Proco version, and we're going to see if we can not get blown up by archers repeatedly. Well, second archer we dealt with. Second archer went well.
I'm sure you felt safe.
Yeah, he's like, I got an archer and an Eli and a next bronze with 3 power.
Ain't no thing.
Boom. Explosive Overmind LLDS power. Oh, he's playing Celebrity Gift off the bat.
Oof.
Eli, Ichi, Janice. Okay. It's a pretty good hand for him. Just a big stack of, yeah. Pretty big stack of ice. Some good stuff. At least Janice is not doing anything for a while. But now this is probably Eli and probably not guard. I think I want to draw for R&D interface. Nope. So we'll just lucky find and put in a free LLDS. Try to get some more mileage out of this time. We got them early on, so that should let us do more Overmind shenanigans. I'm not sure how great these are without the prepaids, but yeah, we'll see. Didn't need the influence for other things, really. Could play Parasite, I guess, but I want to have MU free for Overmind to do hilarious things. So, might be the guard now. I wonder if this scares him off. He's like, oh my god, there's going to be Overmind at any moment. I think we just continue. Or do you want to draw more?
I would draw more. Yeah.
Okay. We could poke here while it's probably not an Ichi 2. Or it can't be anything that we really care about.
Yeah.
Don't mind forcing the res. I mean, we can know, because if it is an Eli, we can click next turn with the legwork and maybe take that Project Wotan. It's the guard.
Okay.
Good to know. So that makes that the Eli. Well, that could be the Eli, I guess, but it's probably this. I see the archives. What does he think? Is he gonna? Oh, he might beta test. Batting a beta tech next turn. He wants to guard whatever he dumps. I don't know. We need to get that Project Wotan out of his hand. That's what we need to do.
Oh well.
Yeah. Now we can keep all the cards and one more in time. Okay. Gotta say, I like having 7 cards in my hand. It just has options.
Yeah. But now it feels like I'm playing Magic. Jeez.
Yeah, he's like, he's not taking any chances on that Project Wotan. But if he's just gonna slow advance, we can really just wait him out. Because we'll rig up pretty hard. We'll have a handful of Trixies.
I'd like to find a Proco though.
That would be amazing. Now that we can hold 7 cards, we can just all day.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have the awesomest Inti ever. Dive in, break through that Eli for $2.
Woo.
And you don't care.
Would you want to go R&D interface and then NT and then run?
Not overly. I just want to keep him from scoring in the remote. There goes a Janice. Janice is popping up. Is it? What's he thinking? Is he targeting a card? You gonna play Bioroid efficiency? You gonna play oversight?
Probably.
Okay, just clicks for credits. He's not gonna go ham on us yet. Same old thing. Okay.
Don't care really in this moment.
Really don't care in this moment. Okay. I guess.
Yeah.
We can always tutor for Overmind.
Yeah.
And then slam Inti and then just run at the remote and go. I might even want Femme Fatale, to be honest. If he doesn't install for a while longer, we can Femme this and then go leg working in.
Yeah, true.
But this might be the turn that he installs it.
Yeah.
He's all like, I got 3 ice.
Creds.
That's not a lot of creds, though.
No, exactly.
He's leaving the R&D pretty exposed. We just res all 3 of those. He's drawing. Okay. So the worst case for us.
Yeah, I think I would go Femme and.
Femme legwork. That's going to cost us $13. We haven't even broken anything yet. Flips the Janice. Okay. We don't really have an answer to that because we're not running Deus Ex, unfortunately. So I'm thinking this is EG2. In which case we pretty much had to click through it. Oh no, we don't have to. We could break it with our Overmind.
Yeah.
Just one lucky find and then legwork. Because we can just Overmind through both of those if we want to.
True.
Like Overmind's a house right now.
Your turn already started, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's not going to materially affect anything, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on him.
Yeah, let's give it a try. I like to get
Charge!
get
Give me that
this.
3-pointer. That sweet, sweet 3-pointer. He probably has another agenda in hand as well, so
At this point, I'd say
yeah.
so.
Okay.
You get the Overmind. Or do you want to go with Femme?
I'd rather test run the Femme later.
Okay.
So this is now 3 power, and we can break it for $1. That's satisfactory. And then this also breaks for $0 and just a counter.
Evil laugh.
That was fun. I quite enjoyed that. He's probably having to look at that and say, what just happened?
Yep.
3 cards. Show us Project Wotan. Victor 2.0. Celebrity Gift. Project Wotan. Fantastic.
All right. Now,
I mean, you could poke here while we
poke
have
there. Yeah, I think I would.
for 1 access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make him res, spin his creds.
And then it's probably also Eli.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't mind epping this thing out while it's still powerful. We're playing 3 scavenge. We're playing a lot of ways to get more Overminds. Ash. Yep.
Yep.
That was a click well spent.
Yeah.
Well, that Overmind did some work. Tell you that. Now we just need a Proco or Arcadian will be laughing. Just gonna gift again. I guess he kind of has to. Login protocol, Roto, Victor 2,
Really?
Mushin. What? Ooh, this is pretty spicy. Is he playing mandatory upgrades, maybe? I don't know what he's playing. I think we just draw, right?
Yeah,
We just recover.
Draw again. Okay, well, I guess the...
It's a sign. Alright, well, we can lucky find next turn.
I think it's a sign that we have to go into R&D.
Love to draw modded at any time. Yeah, he's gonna have the RD. Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Doesn't have everything in hand, so that's Roto Victor 2 or EG2. Okay.
We don't really care about Roto. Yeah.
Oh, he's putting both of them on there. He's double icing. All right. We just gotta keep drawing to find. There's the Proco.
There you go.
It's about time. I'm not even sure if it's.
Is it even worth it now?
Yeah. Pretty debatable. I mean, it depends if we draw modded or not. Like each model we draw is gonna clear 2 cards out of our hand.
True. Well,
What do you think? Did he just draw an agenda? Or is that the Ash and he's gonna put agenda in next? Because the thing we could do is the exact same thing we already did.
true. And go there instead.
Or we go here again. We got another legwork. How many turns has he showed us his hand? He showed us his hand. And then he drew 2 cards. Yeah, so he probably doesn't have an agenda, would you say?
Probably not. He's probably
want to
not
just
earning that many
build up
agendas.
some more?
I think I would build up a little bit more. Okay, that's decent.
Yeah, okay. We can reset the...
Or do you want to try again and try one of D&D?
I mean, the D are kind of good because there'll be 3 power they can break the Eli's.
True. Let's just reset then.
This might at least intimidate him from running, or from trying to score something.
Yeah.
And the downside is we didn't get to use it at full power, but we have another one, so we'll kind of have a way to use, like we can break small ice with this and big ice with this one.
So I'm guessing he's gonna go advance.
It's very possible that the Ash that's an Ash in there. Login protocol, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So do you think the points are in his hand? Because now he's drawn a 3rd card. You don't think they're in his hand? Where are they?
No, maybe they're in this hand. I was just thinking the deck, but yeah.
Costs us a lot.
True. And if he would have an agenda in hand, the 3-pointer, he would have used Mushinoshin to install.
No, it's in a new server.
Oh, true. He doesn't have.
He does
the
have
ice.
Mushin in hand, but the other two cards we don't know, because
Yeah.
he's installed all the ice we saw him reveal. So there's 2 unknown cards in there. I feel like I want to go for it.
Yeah, it's not a bad plan.
Test run. Does that help us or not? No, I want to pair it with Scavenge. Yeah. This should be enough.
Yeah. You might be able to trash some good stuff too. So.
Mm-hmm. This gets by the protocol as well.
And if we can get something against
Um,
the protocol, would be good.
Let the trace happen.
Yes, 2 creds. Yeah.
So we need $3 here for... Yeah, we're gonna be okay for this. So we'll use this guy, and 2 for strength. And say trace.
It's pretty low on cred now.
Yeah, he had to pay through the nose for that, so he can't even score anything here. I feel like his ice just costs too much for the amount of money that he has in his deck. But I don't know. He's not reinforcing. I think I pay 2.
Yeah.
I don't really want to tag. Don't care about the brain at all. So that empties out this guy, so we're going to actually pay to boost, which is going to take us out of an APD range, unfortunately, but can't be helped. Let's see, 3 cards. At least we can trash Ash if we see one. Mushin. Hands login again. Victor 2. He's got another.
Okay.
Could have been better, but could have been worse. We're due for some good draws because the moddeds are all still in the deck.
Yeah. And I want to install those. R&D interface. He's probably going to be clicking for credit.
Yeah. He has to. He can probably res Victor 2 here, so I don't really want to run here this turn. I'm just going to click Proco. Replicators, useless now. We already have all 3 RDIs and all 3 LLDSs.
That's pretty useless too.
That is potentially helpful. Can come down and easily break the Victor 2. So cards we want are 3 of these. The test run. Don't need Levy because we can same old thing it.
Same old thing.
We don't need
the night cost a lot.
breaks the Janus for 8.
Yeah.
Probably I'm not sure. I mean, though it would help to put it here. It's not terrible. Any event, I
You can
think.
get rid of the Janus, right?
What would? It would just de-res it.
Oh, it's okay.
So I don't think that's great.
No.
I'll keep it just in case. Yeah, he has got no money. Okay, let's try to draw some modded, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the worst.
It's not the worst. There you go.
There we go. Kerpow.
Kapow indeed.
I think you should play Katie. Or we can do it next turn, really, if we want to. I think we're gonna water though.
Yeah.
So. Subliminal. That's slightly annoying because now we're gonna have to make runs if we want to not give him much of money. Gets the restructure.
$7.
Rough. Alright, let's find some more modded. Well, that's good actually. It's not needed. Nothing in archives. I really want them modded. Okay. So, don't need that. Night. I think it's going to cost too much.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Now our decks are really getting loaded because we have so much good stuff left there.
I'd be happy with a second modded Eagle Brothers.
I mean, our other option is just to try to lock the remote as hard as we can and just not let him do anything. If that's an Ash, we're going to have to do a bunch of shenanigans to get in there.
Yep. Okay, well, is there any way for us to...
There we go. Yeah, we'll just be intimidating. We've got test run Fem, which can get through the agendas for 4. Well, 4 plus the 3 to test run. Though actually, yeah.
It's all 7.
Yeah.
It's not that great.
Well, the other thing is we could... Oh. Really?
Probably a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
He has the money now.
He has the
With 22
money.
credit.
But...
We want to let him have it and try to run the R&D.
I really don't want to let him have it because he's going to res some giant Bioroid. I think if we have any way to get that, we have to go to 18, then we can go to 22. But then we can't run to a run event. If we have 22 against his 22 and just the Overmind, it's not going to do a ton. If we test run a...
Or do we... if we play...
If we test run the Fem, we can break this for $7 and Fem token something else. Because it will be a 7-power Fem. Or 6-power. 5-power. No, 5-power, so it's $7, yeah.
7.
And then... That's not very good.
No, actually I'd prefer running the deck at
Yeah,
this
I
point.
like the deck as well. Question is, do we go with the intention of clicking through stuff? Like, we don't have makers, right? So we're gonna...
No.
I don't mind playing Sheer Gamble, installing Overmind,
and run?
and then popping in a 4-power
No, we
Inti.
can't. We have... If we run this turn,
Oh,
we need
yes.
2 clicks.
Right.
And I'm guessing if that's Pyrrhac,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
we would be sad pandas if we don't go right now.
Yeah. So I think I like that plan then. The question is, if we think there's Victor 2, which it's somewhere, we could play this instead of Sheer Gamble, and then we actually save some money.
True. Install it for free.
Oh, we want this. No, we want to install Overmind first.
Yep.
Yep. So we'll pop this in with our discount. Go here and then click an extra and see what we can get.
So we can
Depends how many subs we've got in total, because this might stop us. But if we do it, we didn't even waste a run events, so that's okay.
Okay. So where's Victor?
Well, I think we might as well go through it.
Yeah.
We can let the trace go off though. I don't care at all about the brain damage.
Probably don't even want to pay for, or do we want to pay?
Yeah, well, for $1, I think it's okay. We're not gonna need that $1 for immediately. Like, this is gonna cost us 1 to break, and this is gonna cost us 0. Yeah, that was a cheap run to go through these ice. And then we'll get 3 accesses. Janice. Lol. Mandatory upgrades. That's what he was trying to do. I figured he must be doing something. Eve campaign.
Do we want to... He doesn't have another remote. Do you think he would install another remote just for that?
No, I think he'd put in his remote after and just
then wait.
ride the money. Yeah. Well, can he wait though? Maybe he can't wait.
Maybe he's going to get flooded by...
Yeah, I think we can leave it. I think we need this money to do things. That was a good Overmind. So, yeah, okay. So he's now drawn Janice.
Turn. So he's drawing the Janice.
Eve campaign's on top.
Eve's on top.
The one thing about trashing it is that we would have seen an extra card if we run this turn. But we don't need to run this turn.
We don't really need to.
We can recover. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And then money on Katie.
Yeah.
Let's go Proco.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I think we're in a good spot to lock our ND.
At 11 cred, if he plays the Janice there, it doesn't do anything for him.
So next turn, play R&D interface, scavenge.
Do we draw first for modded?
Well, it's 1 in 7 chance to hit it.
Or would you like to just play the... I guess we have the money, again. Especially... Yeah. Money from Katie. Install, run. No. We have to,
doesn't quite work, does it?
No.
If we test run scavenge or fem, we can save money on the roto. Actually, we'll neutralize a lot of them. Can neutralize 2 ice pretty much.
If we test run our
test run scavenge fem,
just there, and then
yeah, then no matter what it is, we'll get in.
Yeah. We can use.
Oh no, that's 4 actions or 5 actions. Test run scavenge. Oh no, we could
just test run. We don't have to scavenge.
Yeah. I don't mind going next turn either. We could get a pretty good next turn, I imagine.
Just want to go
find the modded.
Okay. Well,
We'll throw that away.
throw that away. Do we want to put money on Kitty and it plays the RD interface?
I think we
To
do.
save the
To save the click next time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
click.
Yep.
Discard.
Foxy.
Keeping fat.
Oh shit. Oops.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep, you're right. Want that in the heap. Well, we don't even need it in the heap, really.
No, but
It's gonna help us a little bit.
yeah. Probably remote for Eve.
Yeah, I reckon that's what it is. So what do we think this is? So if there's two of the same ice, we can install the appropriate breaker and just...
Don't think it's another Eli.
So what's our thoughts? Scavenge, test run, run. I think that's good, right?
Just run scavenge.
Is $11 gonna cut it? Probably.
Wait, we could. Before we even do that, we could install that. That would break the Victor.
Yes, that gives us one less counter on the Overmind.
Do we need the Overmind?
You want us to do a regular rig from now on and just go like that?
Just trying to see if we could click through the UI.
No, definitely not.
No.
Play two actions
Oh, he
here.
has the protocol now. Okay, never mind.
We can do two things. So we can either take money, scavenge, run, but then we're only going to have 5 counters and we won't be able to break everything. So the extra money is not going to be a thing we need. We can scavenge Overmind, test run the Fem, and just let the Fem go on top.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Then we want to Fem.
Probably want to Fem this. Well, no.
If that's a Janus, though, does he have the money?
Doesn't have the
Doesn't
money.
have the
He has
money.
Heimdall
Okay.
2. He's Ichi 2. You can add more subs to either of these two, which is the problem. Project Wotan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we kind of have to... Will this even work?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. We could run there and just kill the Eve. I don't know. Or we could try the hand again. I think we kind of need to not do this. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we need to go next turn. Like a thing, run. Yeah, I think we kind of need to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So next turn, test run.
Test run, we can slam a breaker to
Slam
take
the
care
breaker.
of one of these two.
Also slam the breaker, test run, then run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also slam both breakers and run. Which lets us
Oh, true.
definitely break both of the face-up ice. Overmind takes care of the roto. I think we've got 3 counters left for whatever the other thing in front is.
Yeah, I think I like that plan better.
Okay. Eek. There we go. Handle one.
Handle. Okay.
So this is a 4 power, so we can break it for 2, 4, 7. That's fine. We just break it. Yeah, no, we're home clear here for this run. Overmind here. Yeah, he's gonna add the subs. Or just 1 sub, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's making me pay $1 each way, so pump, pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't need a brain damage. This is now a 4 power keymaster, so bonk, bonk, bonk. And 4. Four cards. See what we can do. Grinnell Refinery. Maybe they'll trash it, I think. No?
Yeah, I would trash it, and if not, he's going to be able to put it in his remote. And
maybe he can Trixie us. IQ. Jackson. Probably.
Yeah.
Party wreck. There we go. Woo! Triple LLDS. Giant Inti. Inti's a hero.
He's a boss. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, probably Makers I would have been better than these, just because we
had to like.
We had to wait for the modded. Yeah. But I mean, this will let us go a second time.
It's just like the Makers I would have been good while we had Protocol out.
Yes, that's another advantage of it. So maybe that would change that.
Then you don't need to mod it as at that point, or would you still keep it?
Well, no, you can still mod it Overmind if you want to. You can mod it. Yeah. I don't know that I liked the Knight at all. It never seemed like really what we needed. True. So I can maybe find 2 influence for something else.
Could put another legwork, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like we had too many run events at some point and not enough actual money. Could put hostage for Procon or Katie.
Oh, true.
That might be all right. Replicator. It wasn't good this game because we already had everything. It would become even less good if we take out the R&D interfaces.
We could remove
those. Though, like, I could see it being really good to get all 3 of these out. Because having 3 of these was absolutely crushing. Yeah.
But then once you have, like, 2 of those, your Replicator is just a dead card, so you have 2 dead cards in the deck at that point.
Well, if you play one of them and get the other one out of the deck, but yeah, that's true. Could add Aesops for it, but I don't think it's really worth it either. Okay, so maybe we'll take that out and go from there. Yep. Thanks for watching.